Los bolsillos llenos, me siento como un buster. Todas se me arriman. Mala mía, si tu gata está en mi roster. Pa' su postre, entro el dueño de la aldea. Dime se me pega, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea. Dime se me pega, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, no imaginas lo que te espera. El abuso, si sale. I'ma need you to put some work in. Act like you work it. Hold up. I'ma need you to put some work in. Act like you work it. Hold up. I'ma need you to put some work in. Act like you work it.
All right, ready to get underway. So up now for Chicago, Ian Happ. And that's downstairs. And we're underway here in the home opener. And another ball. On the ground. Arcia whips it to first. And a quick out, number one. So digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong. Hit in the air, right field. Acuna has it sized up. Hauls it in for the out. And there are two down. Two down, base is empty. And next for the Cubs, Kyle Tucker. That hits the dirt. Ball one. That one ripped. Back there. Out of here. Into the planter, out in center. Home run. So two away with nobody on. And next is the designated hitter, Seiya Suzuki. That clips the zone. That's strike one. Two down, base is empty, but one run across here in the third and final game of the series. Now fly ball to right center. Harris has a beat on it. Brings it in for the third out. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball and it's on the show. Back at Truist Park. And our pitcher in this game, Jameson Taillon. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Ronald Acuna Jr. in now. Takes ball one off the plate. That one missing inside. One out, base is empty. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. The pitch. And that misses. 3-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Matt Olson. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. Started to swing, held up.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
And now 2-0. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one hops the wall. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. And a curve is down and in.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that can be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
And that's down and away. And a swing and a miss there.
2-2.
Sets him down looking. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. Back here in Atlanta, top of the second, Justin Turner now.
Justin Turner.
Holmes back to work. Turner, a guy with great bat-to-ball skill. Fought off foul. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out in the second. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. Into center. And it drops in. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location. But
runner takes off. Swing and a ball line to center. And that's a base hit. The throw into second. Caught in a rundown now. Safe at the plate, and the misplay cost them a run. And they lead by 2. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Carson Kelly stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. The other way.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
On the ground to the left. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. First pitch misses.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Harris after it. He makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. That misses, and that's ball 1. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swings and misses. And a count 1-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swanson throws across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Sean Murphy. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Crow Armstrong should have it. And there are 2 outs. Here's Orlando Arcia. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Strike 2.
0-2.
Turner fires across the diamond, and that will end the inning. And we're back onto the 3rd inning. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. Ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Fouled off to the right. Runner at first with no outs here. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there.
He beat it.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And misses inside. Line drive. Base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And here is Seiya Suzuki. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. Out in front and foul to the left side.
Runner.
There goes Tucker. That one hammered center field. Harris going back on this one. Gone and to the deepest part of the park. A soaring shot to center. It's 5-zip. Here's Turner now. Line drive. Come on.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoked, but it needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
And that one is lifted in the air. Profar in position. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And up next for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. Base hit center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
No
Kelly
ball.
in his
Strike.
7th season, 30 years old now. Runner takes off, cut on and lifted in the air. Hung up in a rundown now. Now he's safe at second as a run scores.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Out to short. Tosses to first.
He's out.
And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. And welcome back to the ballpark. Profar climbs in on that left side. And first offering is fouled off.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Horner throws to first. Profar is out. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Fly to left his first time. Puts it away for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Into the outfield, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Everything came together for him. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And makes the grab. And that is that. Back at Truist Park as we go to the top of the fourth. Leading off, Ian Happ. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
The center fielder, number 4.
So up next, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Profar settles under it, makes the grab, and there's one down. So here's Kyle Tucker now. He's already homered in this game. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 8-0. Now at the plate, Seiya Suzuki. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
One strike.
Swung on, belted. It's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Cubs, Justin Turner. Swing, and he breaks his bat. On the run, sent it over to first. Nicely done for the out. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singing, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels. And I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player has maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
Here's Austin Riley. Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time, and that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all, and everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
2 down, bases empty. And here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. Doubled his first time up. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. That was your worst start one year. Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was.
And he's got it in right field for the 3rd out, so that'll do it. Back here in Atlanta, ready now for the 5th inning. And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. Holmes back to work. And he grounds one to the right side. Throws to first in time. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Swanson digs in. And a swing and a miss.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Profar hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Carson Kelly, the next come to hit.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That's out to center field. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws, and they get the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
Orlando Arcia will hit next. Outside low, 1-0. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
Bases empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Up the middle. Sends it to first.
That's an out.
2 up, 2 down. Now batting Jurickson Profar. Grounded out his first time. And that is out of play.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Horner on to first.
He's out.
And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Nico Horner. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you
Oh, diving stop. Picked in the dirt, but he beats it. What an effort that time. Back to the top of the lineup. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. Ripped on a line. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Horner around second. Heads for third. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He tried to jam him inside with the cutter, and he got it in there, but I have a feeling he was sitting on that pitch, that location, because he was all over it.
1 strike.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. Gone. That one's got to feel good. And they add on. It's 11-0. And that's hammered into right field. And that's a base hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way.
Riley. Quick feed to second for one. Relay to first. Double play.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Pulls that one foul. Turner goes 5 feet 11 inches, 210 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. This to third. Riley fires to first, and that is that. Back at Truist Park. Well, we go bottom 6, and now Ozzie Albies. Crow Armstrong should have it. Makes the grab, 1 down. Here's Acuna now. 1 for 2.
Acuna Jr.
Swanson gets it to first. Out. And Acuna retired. 2 outs, base is empty. Here is Matt Olson. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Here's the pitch to Olson. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
There's a swing and a drive. Tucker going back. And gone. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 11-1. Base is empty with 2 away. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. Way back there. On the warning track. And hauls it in. An 11-1 final. The Cubs